home and noticed that his carbon monoxide detector was going off. And so apparently the glass blowing studio had a furnace that had malfunctioned, and so we had been, breathing this air all day. So ever since then, I know I will never live in a place again that doesn't have a carbon monoxide detector.
Wow, so that is the reason why we all need a carbon monoxide detector. We have here our friend Amy D'Angelo, and Amy, I know that this time of year, working in news, we would always hear these incident reports about between November to February, the spike of carbon monoxide situations, and then 72,000 reports a year on average. This time of year, December being the peak month, as we have guests over, we're operating the stoves and the furnaces. We need to make sure that the gases in our home are safe, and if you're going to be detecting carbon monoxide, you want the best unit available. So tell us about USI, and tell us about the unit that you have for us here.
Thank you, thank you.
Good to see you.
You too. USI is a leader in the industry, and what this does is this protects you from everything you don't know is in your home, just lurking there. It's a silent killer, they refer to it as, and it's a deadly gas. It's non-toxic. I'm sorry, I totally lost my train of thought for a minute. You can't taste it, you can't see it, you can't smell it. And it is there, and it seeps through your sheetrock. It travels in your air ducts, and you don't know unless you have a unit like this in your home to tell you that it's there. And it's so easy to use when you get it home. You're just going to pull the little red tab. This unit we actually modified. It's going to show a readout, but you're going to get it home, you're going to test it, and yours should say 000 on it. This one is modified so you could see that readout. And then what happens is your screen will go blank. When it goes blank, it's just like your iPhone, it's just like your computer, just like it did. It is still working in the background.
You set it and forget about it. This is what I use in my home, and it's so great because you just hear that beep one time, and then hopefully you won't hear it again. And what you're giving us is incredible. So let me go through the value, and then we'll explain sources of carbon monoxide and why every home, or maybe if you already have a carbon monoxide detector, it's time to upgrade yours or a loved one's on a gift. So this is going to be the carbon monoxide alarm with a 10-year battery. We're giving you the batteries included and the wall mounting kit as well for $34. But even better, 6 easy payments of $5.67. I have one in our main living room area. Today I would shop using that Easy Pay to get one in every single room because there's a lot of different sources, Amy, throughout the house.
That's right, and as you mentioned, it is a 10-year sealed Duracell alkaline battery. Once you pull that tab, you're done, and you won't have to worry about it. And it comes from everyday sources in your home, like your portable heaters, your chimneys, an automobile that could be idling in your garage or your neighbor's attached garage that you're unaware is idling, your clothing dryer, your range, your vent, our fireplaces, your grills, your generators. Please, this time of year, I know it's storm season. If you need to use a generator, please put it away from your home and not in your garage, definitely. And your furnace and your water heater. So again, if you live in a home, you can see that there is definitely the potential for that there.
And it's great that you don't have a plug-in, because before I had one that plugged into an outlet, well, power goes out. What happens then? Or you don't want to take this big bulky unit. A lot of them are just really eyesores in the home. This is small, and I like that we're showing it just tucked away in a bookshelf here. I have mine tucked behind a lamp and some greenery, and you can't even tell it's there.
You can't tell it's there. And it does have a separate chirp for when that 10 years is up, in case you forget. They also, really smart for the busy moms and busy everybody, you can write the date 10 years from now on it, but it does have a different chirp. And again, when you get it home, you're just going to want to test it. If you ever hear it and you ever see a readout, please just grab your loved ones. Everyone is susceptible to carbon monoxide poisoning. Grab your pets and run out and call emergency services. Let them be the experts and let them figure out what the source of the leak is. And as you mentioned, it hides everywhere in your home. You can mount it on the wall. It does come with that mounting hardware that I showed you, or you can just place it anywhere. It's a freestanding unit, and I do joke about this, and I'll show you. It is smaller than my iPhone. The footprint that it takes up, it doesn't make any, it just is nothing in your life.
It's 4.5 inches high by 2.5 inches wide, and then the length on this is going to be 1.5 inches. These are our final quantities. This has been so wildly popular. I don't want you to miss out on your USI, and brands matter. USI is one of the largest makers of smoke and carbon monoxide alarms in the entire world, and now we are down to fewer than 1,000 units remaining. We have 6 easy payments today of $5.67, because where do we want to place these? please, Amy?
You want to place one in each and every bedroom, and you definitely want one on each floor of your home. And the reason that we recommend putting it, again, here's my iPhone as I mentioned, the reason that we mention putting it inside each and every bedroom is it's a tool. And if you can't hear it, it's not an effective tool.
Just like we have a lot of smoke alarms built into the home,
yes.
You want a lot of carbon monoxide alarms.
And there are only 30 states in the country that require carbon monoxide detectors. So you want to make sure that you're protected. I travel with mine. My kids have them in their college dorms. I sent mine to Europe with my daughter when she studied abroad.
Because you never know, and you know what, a sad story, when I was working in North Carolina, a young boy died in a hotel room because the pool was leaking carbon monoxide, but no one was able to detect it. So definitely do travel with this. You never know where you're going to be, where you are your best advocate. I say that about everything. When you go to the doctor, when you travel, you are your own protector.
Right. And it does. It is a gift of peace of mind, I like to say. But it comes from that incomplete combustion of fossil fuels. Those fossil fuels are your natural gas, your oil, your propane, your wood, your charcoal. So you don't know it's there. It is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. And again, you want to make sure you're protected. It's the gift that's around for 10 years. Unlike that chocolate that is gone in 10 minutes.
The gift that keeps on giving. It is the same price of a decent bottle of wine, $34, or Easy Pay is $5.67. So you can get 6 of these and put them in all the kids' rooms, put them in the basement, put them upstairs. Hopefully you'll never hear that chirp.
Hopefully.
And you're gonna see, most of the time it's gonna look like this. You have this nice digital display readout, but it normally will look like this, right, Amy?
Yes.
Like, and it's not broken. It just means there's no carbon monoxide. But when there is a detection, you will hear?
You will hear it. You'll hear that. And then there's a pause. You'll hear 4 more beeps. And it's just going to continue to do that. And emergency services, again, they are the experts. I have a friend, she was cooking for the holidays, and she was fine. Day 1, day 2, the day before the party, she didn't feel well. Her husband didn't feel well. They finally called emergency services. They had a massive carbon monoxide leak coming from her stove.
So crazy. This is the time of year too where we're going to see peaking. So if you're holiday hosting, well, this would make a great holiday hostess gift. If you're going to someone else's home, just be like, I care about you, I think about you, I know you're going to be cooking a lot right now, and this is the peak month for those carbon monoxide incidents. 72,000 reported a year, most of those November through February. We're now down to fewer than 800 units remaining. We're in our final quantities. We have Easy Pay, 6 easy payments today, everything on air. So definitely be thinking about using that Easy Pay. V34977, you're backed by a 10-year warranty, so you have that continuous protection. Thank you. There's a lot of wants in life, but then there are some of those gifts that are just a need. Now here's